We're out here in Cocoa Beach, Florida, waving our Trump flags day after the election. Still don't know who won, I guess. We're gonna call this round two. I retired my old hat, now I got a brand new one. So, round two. When you're fighting for your freedom, man, it never ends. There's always another round. Yeah, so we're watching the election last night, and right in the middle of it, Trump's winning all these states, and they stopped counting. They stopped counting the ballots. It's almost like they said, hey, hold the press, Trump's gonna win. Stop counting. Stop counting. Why? Stop counting until we can figure out how to cheat the system. Stop counting until we can print up some more ballots. Get them filled out and get them in here. There's some fishy shit going on in this country. And so what was it in Michigan? They've had 100,000 more ballots turned in than there are actual registered voters. I think that's the second state to come up with more ballots than there are registered voters. Hello, red flag! They're cheating! They're cheating! Man, the Democrats are gonna steal this election, and there ain't a goddamn thing we can do about it. Doesn't seem like it. We just sit by and watch it happen and complain about it. Well, I guess that's all we can do is complain about it. Megaphone Barry's out here.
What's up, man?
Fighting the good fight.
Always. Standing up for my president.
Yeah, man. The fight never ends.
Fight never ends, man.
You know. Yeah, man. We've been complaining about Biden and fighting Biden the whole time, and it ain't really Biden that we're up against, is it? It's not, man. We're up against the corrupt fake news in this country. Big tech. You know, Twitter and Facebook and Google. They're suppressing what you get to see, man. They're censoring us. I guarantee if you talk to a person that's voted for Biden, they don't even know what the Hunter Biden laptop even is. They don't know. I mean, how could they know? Their media won't talk about it. Democrats, they don't know what the Steele dossier is. Never heard of it. They think Trump is a Russian spy. The media has convinced the public that Trump is racist without one shred of evidence.
I can't believe that the American people...
The lefties, they don't think it's a problem that Black Lives Matter, burn, loots, and murders. They think white supremacy is the problem in this country. No one's even seen a KKK guy in like 25, 30 years. But that's the problem? Yeah, Democrats are obviously filling out ballots, empty ballots, and turning them in. You know, they've either had them waiting on the sidelines or they're feverishly filling them out somewhere and then shipping them in to these polling places. You know, if a ballot comes in late, it doesn't count. Just like if you pay your power bill late, they turn your power off. You know, y'all had 2 weeks to go vote. So if somebody didn't make it in there until it was too late, then tough shit, you lost your chance to vote. You know, try getting on an airplane and not wear your mask. Tell them you'll put it on tomorrow. They won't let you get on the plane. Yeah, there's rules, so we have to live by them, and we all knew what the rules were. Hey, we're waving flags in Orange City. Friday from 3 o'clock till dark. So bring your Trump flags and let's wave flags out there. Friday. Hey, doesn't it just feel like your country's being ripped right out of your hands and you're holding on tight, but they're ripping it right from your fingers? You know? And you're sitting there wondering, like, what can you do? Kind of a helpless feeling, isn't it? I guess it's not impossible to think that the race is this close. You got to think that the fake news talks negatively about Trump 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for the past 4 years. Anything good Trump's done, they won't talk about it. Nope. Anything negative about Democrats or Joe Biden, they don't talk about that. Anything that they have to say negative about Trump is made up shit. The media controls the narrative, and most people get their news from social media these days, where they censor what you get to see, what you get to read or watch. If we had a fair media in this country, Trump would have won every state in America. Big tech and fake news control the narrative, I think. It's almost too late now. What can you do about it? If Trump don't win, no one's gonna ever do anything about big tech. And I don't know how you fix fake news. No idea, man. I think we're fucked. But you can't quit. You can't quit. That's not an option. Yeah, there's a weird feeling in the air. Strange, ominous feeling in the air. Not because we think Biden's winning, because we think Biden's cheating. He's gonna get away with it. Hey, no matter who wins, the other side's gonna say the other side cheated. And we're gonna be more divided than ever. Half the people in this country think Biden would be a better president than Trump. That's a weird place to live. Yeah, any ballot that gets turned in late, toss that shit in the garbage can. We had rules to the election. You know, turning it in late, that's against the rules. We don't count those. Yeah, every vote counts except for the late ones and the fake ones. Yeah, yeah, that's a good analogy. Yeah. Yeah, last night was the initial shock of why'd they stop counting the votes? Why did everything stop? And then that's like the first plane hitting the towers. The second plane is we're seeing the cheating happen right before our eyes, right in front of us. States that Trump was winning yesterday, magically, all these votes for Biden are showing up. It's insanity, man. Yeah, Trump was ahead in the election, but you could see all the states that were marked pink like it was going for Trump. It looked like he was going to take it, and they paused everything. Did it right in front of us. And the next day, it's still on pause. Hey, Biden never planned to concede anyways. He hired 600 lawyers a while back just for this very scenario. Yeah, they knew this was gonna happen. Like it was planned this way. Yeah, how hard did I fight, man? For Trump for a whole year. My county voted for Biden. You know what I mean? I pretty much waved flags full time. You know, in and out of my county, but still, man, come on. Ugh. More people in my county voted for Biden. That makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, I wouldn't even mention it.
Man, no, I shouldn't talk about it. That makes me want to move.
Yeah, Jeff and I.
Not to mention, Barry's been waving flags most of the time, not even in the same spot I'm at a different location in Seminole County. Wow. I'm telling you, man, it's like you can't beat the fake news. You can't beat big tech, especially when they're working together, man. Now, how do you beat it? We gotta figure this out, y'all. Florida voted to pass the $15 minimum wage. I wonder how many jobs are gonna be lost because of that. You know, there's McDonald's right there. Are they gonna be able to afford to pay all the employees there $15 an hour? I don't think so. You know what's gonna happen, man? You're gonna go into a McDonald's and you're gonna have to place your own order, you know? There'll be no people behind the counter. You'll just walk up and, you know, you punch in what you want, you pay for it, it spits out a number. There's gonna be no customer service anymore, anywhere. Think of all the people that bag groceries or check you out at the grocery store. You think the Publix is gonna be able to afford to pay all their employees $15 an hour? Hell no. You're gonna have to ring up your own food, pay for it, bag it yourself. You know? There's gonna be so many people out of work, man. That was a mistake. Not to mention all the other people that are making $15 an hour. You know, once it passes, they're gonna have to raise their wages. And then the next person up, you have to raise their wages. That was a big mistake, man.
Yeah. That's what we're fighting for.
That's it.
Right there.
There's probably a lot of crooked Democrats sitting in a little room somewhere filling out ballots.
Oh my God, they were
Yeah.
they were triggered pretty hard yesterday,
Yeah.
and they're triggered real bad today. They had to stop the voting because we were winning.
Yeah.
Never seen nothing like it in my life. Unreal.
Yeah. I feel like how do you stop Trump from winning? Stop the election cold. And bring out all those ballots we filled out earlier. They screwed up in, I think, Wisconsin, was it? Where they turned in 100,000 more ballots than there are people registered to vote.
Yeah, imagine that. We're gonna get a recount there,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna win.
Yeah.
Trump's gonna win. Trump's already won. He's already won.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's going to be hard to pinpoint where the fraud is.
Nope.
Yeah. Hey, so does this mean the COVID hoax is over finally? Huh? I mean, can we stop pretending now? Stupid. Nobody would have mentioned COVID. You'd never even known it was out there. It's a cold. You sneeze 2 times and you'll be over it.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Bunch of
COVID's
sheep.
gone.
Biden wins, though, it won't be over, I guess. They want to lock everybody down. If one doctor says to lock the whole country down, he said he'll do it. Idiot. Biden ain't making no decisions. That dude's got dementia
Yeah,
hard.
idiots in Orlando want to do away with clean coal, and that's what powers their lights in their houses.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what charges your electric car? Huh? Coal-fired power plant or natural gas power plant? You know what I mean?
Right there.
The
in
greenest
Orlando.
energy in the world is nuclear, and the crazy lefties don't want to do that. I mean, have they ever said why?
They can't come up with a reason.
Wind and solar all the way, baby. Ride your bike to work. You don't need to turn your lights on in your house or turn on your oven or take a hot shower. What's the matter with you? Nobody needs that shit.
Oh, they cry like hell when the power goes out during a hurricane, though.
Hell, I cry like hell when it goes out during a hurricane.
Yeah, Trump!
Woo! Yeah, I think we live in probably the most crooked, corrupt country. When somebody like Joe Biden can run for president and possibly win, it's insanity, right? Joe Biden's one of the most corrupt politicians in our history. You know, he's got a chance to be the president here. You know, our media is just as crooked as the media you'll find over there in Russia. All they do is feed you propaganda. They'll never tell you the truth, just like our media. Well, I'm just saying, it's a confusing state to be in when we had an election yesterday and we don't know who won.
No.
It's weird.
No.
Yeah, so they're finding all these votes for Biden, and they're just Biden votes. They're not finding any Trump votes anywhere.
I can't believe
Right?
that many people voted for Biden at all.
Nah, me either.
There aren't that
Yeah.
many people in
There aren't that many stupid people living in this country. Come on, man. I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out one way or another here. You know, will we know tomorrow? No. Will we know by Friday? I don't know. I'm waving flags on Friday. We'll see if we know something by then. They want to drag it out until the end of the year, then Pelosi could take over. I guess that's the plan, right? Yeah. I think Pelosi's got as much dementia as Biden does.
I wonder if she has gas.
I don't know. Either that is, I think Pelosi's just hammered. Yeah. I think Pelosi's just drunk and Biden's on crack. Probably what it is. Biden probably don't have dementia at all. He's just on crack. Hey, did the Democrats do any looting, burning, or murdering last night? I hadn't heard. Some places I think they did, but for the most part, maybe they didn't. Yeah. They're waiting until Biden gives them the cue. If Trump wins, burn, loot, murder. Maybe that's why Biden keeps saying he'll stop the violence. You know what I mean? Maybe he's the one giving the commands. Who knows? You'll never see a group of Republicans out burning, looting, and murdering. I'll tell you that. No Trump supporters will do that. As a New Yorker, some New Yorkers giving us the thumbs up. I'm the first waver. I wave Trump flags. I'm the nice guy. He's the second waver.
Second wave.
He's not as nice as me. So don't piss this man off. Because if he's got to come out, he don't go back in. He stays out. We're going to maybe get used to living in a world where we got to pay 80% in tax. We won't be able to power our houses. We'll have to ride our bikes to work. And everything's racist. Everything's racist. I don't know a single racist person, to be honest. I don't. I don't know too many Democrats, though. Hey. Hey now. So we keep the Senate and Nancy keeps the House, I guess, huh? I was so hoping she'd be out of a job. Life's not fair. It's just weird, man. During the primaries, Joe was in like 5th place, and then everybody all dropped out at one time because Bernie was winning. You know what I mean? They all dropped out and supported Biden. That's how Biden got it. Why didn't they just let Bernie have it? I mean, they're socialists. I think they'd want a socialist guy in there. Doesn't make any sense. I'm having a hard time understanding Democrats. Like, if you're in California, you just go in, tell them your name. That's it. They give you a ballot and you fill it out.
Should be exactly what we did here.
You go to the next precinct and give them somebody else's name who you know ain't gonna vote, and then you can fill out their shit. And then so on and so forth. It's hard to believe that you don't have to show an ID to vote anywhere in this country. Democrats want the whole system to be like that. You just go give them your name. It's the honor system. That don't work, man. We gotta fix this. We're electing the leader of the free world, and you don't have to show an ID. What the fuck? Hey, if Biden wins, then they can make pedophilia a gender. And then it'll be a Democrat utopia. Weirdos. Democrats like killing kids and having sex with them. That's so weird. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now that Fox News has gone right down the shitter.
Well, that was the plan all along.
Yeah, I'm no longer I like Tucker Carlson and stuff. I might tune into him, but
Half the people on there now. Bro,
yeah,
this
man,
shit
that's
was out there,
you know what?
everybody
Hey,
started hating on him.
during the election, when I was watching Fox, I saw 3 times more Biden ads than I did Trump. I hardly saw any Trump ads. I saw all Biden ads on Fox.
It's the worst on Fox. It was the worst.
Yeah.
Worse than everything.
Yeah, Fox ain't the same, man. Fox News.
It's like they're twisting right now.
Yeah, they're turning her into another CNN, man, right before our eyes. Arizona? Yeah, so it's against the rules to use a Sharpie marker on your ballot. So what were they doing in the Republican districts in Arizona? Handing out Sharpie markers to Republican voters. Dumbass. The whole thing's crooked. Hey, all we want is a free and fair election. Is that too much to ask? All we want is a free and fair media. Is that too much to ask, man? What is this, Russia? We're gonna be waving flags in Orange City on Friday from 3 o'clock till dark. Come out. You know, we're gonna keep waving flags and triggering weirdos. This ain't over.
Say his name. Trump. Donald J. Trump.
Trump, say his name.
Get used to it. Oh, yes, it's Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
Say his name. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I think I know how to figure out this dispute. We're gonna have Trump and Biden do a push-up contest. That's what Biden's always wanted all along. Let's give it to that old senile bastard.